Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Ruck. I'm your host Spencer Harris. And before we get into the news and everything else, I want to take a minute and give an honest and heartfelt thank you for we're about a month into this project. We've had a few episodes now. We've made some changes, changed our dates, changed our time, and I honestly want to say that I didn't expect to get as much support as I've gotten in this. Like, this was just a fun way for me to mess around and get to talk rugby because it's something that I love. And you guys, honestly, you're all amazing. The amount of people who are liking and following the page on our Facebook page, the people who are subscribing to our YouTube page, those who follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, you guys, you're freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Because, like, I'm just some guy that plays rugby and wanted to talk about it because it sounded like fun. And a month in, I've gotten more support than I anticipated by this point. We're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna make things bigger and better. I mean, let's rock. Like, you guys, you freaking, you guys are amazing. Like, Let's Rock Nation, you guys, I'm hoping I'm making you proud. But I mean, this show is for you guys. So if you guys have criticisms or stuff that you want changed, some topics you want talked about, feel free. Like, let me know. And like, if I don't know a lot about it, I'll do some research. I'll reach out to people who do know more about it. I want to grow the game of rugby. I want to be informative and entertaining for all of you. So, if you want things different, you want more topics, less topics, you want more time, less time, you guys let me know. Honestly, this is for you guys. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the support that we've had this far. And now that I've been mushy and stammering, trying to come up with a good thank you, because it's amazing, guys. So, now, I recompose myself, and we're going to get into the news. This week has been interesting, just to say the least. We'll go from the less shocking news and more routine. We knew it was coming eventually, so it's exciting that it's finally here. The LA Guiltinis, the expansion team who will be playing this year, has announced that they have signed a agreement to play at LA Coliseum, the legendary former Olympic Stadium, former LA Rams Stadium, USC Stadium, is going to be the host of the LA Guiltinis. And I'm excited to see what they do there. I'm excited to see how the city of LA is going to embrace the Guiltinis. The expansion teams always have a lot of hype. They have a lot of build-up, and the expectations are always, high and low at the same time. It's a healthy balance of, people who are for you and people who are gonna root against you, because that's what people do. And so to the Guiltinis, I'm glad you guys have a new stadium. I hope the Coliseum treats you guys well. I'm excited to see what happens. And then in other news, as I had said in the past, Dallas Jackals will not play this year. They announced that they are going to push their inaugural season back due to COVID because they don't want to deal with the small capacity that are going to be allowed at public events. So when they come back, they want to come back strong, they want to come back fully involved, and they want to have the best inaugural season that they can. While they're waiting a year to do this, they have allowed their players to sign elsewhere so that they can play in the 2021 season. Several of those players have continued and found contracts to play in the 2021 MLR season. And for that, it's awesome. Because the game is going to grow, the competition is going to be better, and to all the people who are still searching, man, you guys got this. It's just a matter of time. Rugby's a competitive sport. Every week's a new week. Never forget that. Keep doing what you're doing. And now into some news that we knew was going to happen eventually. But you hate to hear it. The legend himself, Dan Carter, New Zealand All Blacks legend, Blues from the Super Rugby Blues, Canterbury, Racing 92, Colombo Steelers, Dan Carter, your 5/8 fly half, and the center has called he's lowered the curtains. He's had his last hurrah. He's hung up his boots. The legend himself will no longer be pursuing a pro career. He's called an end to it. And on that note, you have to look back and appreciate everything that Dan has done. He's battled through injuries. He's been a 3-time Player of the Year. He's been multiple World Cup winner with the New Zealand All Blacks. He's been an inspiration to millions. And it's a sad day when you know you're never gonna see him run out on that field as a player again. But Dan, man, you did one hell of a career. You earned every minute of it. You inspired people. You challenged people. You helped a lot of people who are new to the game find the inspiration, find the heart, and the kind of leadership that they should illustrate out on that field. Dan, enjoy retirement. You fully earned it. We're excited to see what your next ventures in life are. You've left some big shoes for the world to fill, Dan. Enjoy your retirement. We'll see you in the stands. Hey, now on Saturdays you can have a beer before, during, and after the game. So, props to you. In other news, on to Six Nations. As we had said previously, France has had positive COVID tests. Head coach, assistant coach, and the starting scrum half had all tested positive last week during the bye week. Some more tests have come out, and the Scotland-France game that was supposed to be in round 3 has been postponed. It's an unfortunate event when you have to cancel it, but health and safety are everyone's utmost priority. So, props to you all for taking that, taking the right route. Stay safe. Rest up. Wash your hands. Vitamin D, vitamin Z, A, B, all everything you can do to help your immune system, and we wish you the best of luck. We hope that you get through this quickly, and you guys get to come back in round 4, and we get to have the Scotland France game very quickly after that. But in other news, there will only be 2 games this weekend. So after this episode premieres at 8 a.m. on Saturday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Italy-Ireland will face off. I had said in the past that I believe that Italy will get a win at some point in time. That is becoming more and more difficult. The tests are getting stronger and stronger. And unfortunately, I do not see that happening this week. I'm going with Ireland. Ireland wins the battle of the winless. I'm confident there will be no draw. One team is going home with a W. So, let me know who you think it is. Do you agree with me that it's going to be Ireland, or are you going against me and going with Italy? Yeah, it's going to be a great competitive game either way. And then on to Wales, England. I picked England twice. I was right once. I've picked against Wales every time. Wales has shown that they're a formidable team. I'm not going against them this week. I'm going Wales over England. I think it's a bold take. I think that Wales is going to have their hands full. Definitely, they had a tough contest against Scotland. Scotland came very close to winning. That red card was a huge impact in the game a couple weeks ago. So I'm excited to see what they can do with this test that they will have at the 11 o'clock game. In other news, my club, the Alpharetta Exiles, had their first official match on Saturday. We ended up winning 38-31 over Athens. Athens, thank you all for coming out to the game. We enjoyed your hospitality in the social. We enjoyed the competitive nature that you guys brought out. We're excited to see our next matchup. We'll run it back soon. But this week, we have our first rivalry game. The Alpharetta Exiles will take on the Gwinnett Lions. This has been a very strong relationship from the beginning of this. Gwinnett and Alpharetta have been very social with each other. Communication has been very healthy. We appreciate the Gwinnett Lions, and we're excited, and I'm excited to be a part of the first Gwinnett Boxwine Cup trophy that we will be battling for tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I'm going to make this episode a short one because I got to go get ready for a game tomorrow. We'll be doing some recovery and everything else to get ready. Next week we're going to make up for the short amount of time that this episode covered. It'll be a longer episode. We will have some Six Nations news to cover. We will have more MLR news, I'm sure. Any other rugby news that comes out, I'll be on the lookout for. I'll be able to talk about. If there's anything you all want to hear, let me know. If you agree with the picks, let's see how we do. If you disagree, let me know why you disagree. Let me know how you're doing in your predictions so far. As we know, I'm not doing great. I've only gotten 2 right. We have a 2-4 record. I'm hoping to make it a 4-4 record this weekend by getting Ireland their first win and Wales beating England. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, share, comment. Let me know what you're excited about. And again, from the bottom of my heart, y'all, you guys are amazing. You really are. I'm gonna continue to work hard. We're gonna grow this project. Let's rock. Saturday's a rugby day. Stay safe. Have a good weekend.